Beginners learning soccer often feel confused or don't know where to pass once they have the ball. Many also have misconceptions about passing. For those people, I would like to explain the priorities of passing. Of course, there is no single correct answer. However, if you understand the following principles, making decisions during an actual match will become much easier. 1. In the attacking zone. If you are in a position where you can take a shot, you should shoot. If you are not in a shooting position, it is best to pass to a teammate who is. A. Shooting position generally refers to areas near the goal or inside the penalty box. As you move toward the sidelines, the sides, it becomes a non-shooting position. 2. In the midfield. Similarly, the best option is to pass to a player who can shoot immediately. If that is not possible, pass to a player who can then deliver the ball to a shooter. These will mainly be the wingers. 3. In the defensive zone, most important. Actually, the most important thing is knowing the passing priorities in the defensive zone. This is because, among beginners, those playing as defenders are often the ones with the least experience. The build-up, the process of moving the ball forward, begins right from the defense. First, for center backs, CB, or side backs, SB, the best option is to pass to the midfielder in the center. In fact, it doesn't matter whether they are a defensive or attacking midfielder. If a midfielder is in a free state, unmarked, giving them the ball is your number one priority. Even if the midfielder is only one step ahead of you, it is better to pass to them. The reason is that if a midfielder loses the ball while trying to make a play, you are still behind them as a defender to cover. However, if you, as a defender, attempt a risky play just because the midfielder is close to your position and then lose the ball, it creates a very dangerous situation. That said, it is rare for a midfielder to be left completely free. In such cases, the ball must move toward the sideline, the side. In this situation, the standard practice is to develop the play toward the opposite side from where the ball originated. As mentioned repeatedly, this is because the opponent's defense is likely to be concentrated on the side where the ball currently is. Therefore, switching the ball to the opposite side is probabilistically a better play. Once the ball has been shifted this way, assuming the central midfielder is still marked, it is best to quickly connect the pass to your team's winger. However, if both the midfielder and the side back are marked, it means the opposing team is applying high pressing. In that case, since the opponent's space behind the defense becomes their weakness, it is probabilistically better to look one level beyond a long pass. But for this to work, the defender's kick must be accurate and travel far, and there must